Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel, The Truth Hurts. Today I'm going to be discussing red flag number 169, which is a part 2. The Narcissistic Con Game 2. I forgot to discuss an aspect in red flag number 166, Narcissistic Con Games. So I'm going to cover it within this video. The Narcissistic Con Game of breaking up to make up. Please watch red flag number 7. Never take a narcissist back. This is a much loved game of the narc. Break up to make up. Assuring you things will be different this time around. Red flag! Under no circumstances do you take a narcissist back. Run! There is always 3 things that goes on during a breakup with narcs. 1. If you leave them first, you are creating narcissistic damage. Narcissists don't like being alone. When you leave them first, they don't have anyone set up at that time to replace you. Thus, you created a void in their lives. The most powerful force to deal with during breakups is the void that was created when someone's gone. This leaves them empty. You forced them out of their comfort zone. How dare you do that? You can't leave them, they must leave you. It's a control and ego thing. Now, because you caused them this emotional injury, they are going to try their hardest to get back with you. And when you take them back, it is now time for payback. They're going to hurt you for hurting them. Secondly, Eve said it in her lyrics of Not Today. Break up, leave, make up, please. Use a magician with all them tricks up your sleeve. I've spoken to hundreds of survivors, and not one of them, not one, didn't tell me they didn't take their narc back after a breakup with them the first time. Some of you taking your narcs back 9 to 10 times. And nothing was different during each of those times. This is because the narc had no intentions of making it work. You see, you are not the first person to break up with them and take them back. There were many others before you, and those fools took them back. Almost always, sex was the motive. If you self-reflect with your time with your narc, you will see an ex who's always lurking around in your relationship, waiting for shit to hit the fans. And if it wasn't an ex, it was someone they was having sex with. Let's just keep it real. Fucking. Can you ever recall asking them if they ever been with a certain individual sexually and they lied to you and told you no? And later on you found out the truth. That's because it's embarrassing to them for you to know the amount of people that they slept with. So they will try to cut the numbers down by telling you they weren't with certain people. Also, the narc is presently flirting with them and don't want you to expose them to you. If they're not flirting, they're on standby. Thus, they lie to you to make you feel comfortable by making you feel there's nothing to worry about. So while you're stuck on stupid, they're betraying you. Red flag! Those that don't know the value of loyalty will never understand the cost of betrayal. Run! Red flag! If someone is successful in cheating on you, you are not a fool. You just trusted them more than they deserved. Run! A narcissist always have a harem. Harem. Sexual partners available at whim. And the narc actively keeps them in a rotational pool. Most likely those people have been discarded themselves. Just like you. Trust me on this one. When the narc's intriguing becomes boredom, or had a fallout with a member of the harem, that's when they come running back to you. I've posted a text message of my narc at the end of this video, trying to establish communication with me. After she given me her ass to kiss. They will return with lame excuses, trying to justify their actions. I told you, you got discarded. But a narc's discard never lasts. They will always contact you. And that's when you flip the script and give them your ass to kiss. Please see red flag number 138, the twisted version of a narc story, where my narc pretended to be a survivor, using the Jedi mind trick to get me to respond to her. Remember what I told you. Narcs always find themselves by themselves in the end. Narcs feel you are going to join their rotational pool of their harem, because being with them is such a privilege. You must do what I did. Leave them alone. Harems are for hoes, and you are better than a hoe. Red flag! Never settle being someone's other when you have the potential to be someone's only. Run!